Hey guys, so I'm going to do another one of my haul slash review videos for you guys in this series that I'm doing. It's a little bit late right now, so I hope that this turns out okay. This one's going to be, as you can probably tell from the title, an elf one, and I already tried doing this once and it was literally like 30 minutes long, so I'm really going to try to kind of go through this one. Hopefully I don't rush and I get the information out that you guys need. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the Studio line products that I have. In case you guys don't know what e.l.f. is, it's eyes, lips, face, and they have an online store, and they're also sold at some other places like Target, some Ross's. I think there are a few other places too, but the only place that I am able to get it right now is online, and these were ordered about 6 months ago. I received them about 6 months ago for my birthday, I think, so, or a contest that I had won actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right here is the e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleanser. Let me see if I can do this without doing it upside down. Okay, there it is right there. This is a really nice size bottle. It is 8.5 fluid ounces or 250 milliliters, and it's a really good size. It's as long as my face. It's a great product. I personally love this product. I've used quite a bit of it. It's down to about there. It works really well. It's a daily cleanser. Again, it works as kind of like an antibacterial spray. It smells fantastic. That's one of my very favorite things about this is the smell. It doesn't smell like any of the other products from e.l.f. I know that they can be a little bit notorious for that grapey vanilla smell or that orangey smell. This smells fan-frickin-tastic, and sometimes I'll just spray a little bit of that stuff, you know, just to sniff it because it smells fan-frickin-tastic. Plus, it works really well. Basically, you spray a little bit of this on your brushes, rub your brush off on a towel or a paper towel or something like that, and it works really nicely. Keeps your brushes bacteria at bay, basically. So kind of correlating with that is the e.l.f. brush shampoo, and as you can tell, this is a lot smaller than the daily spray. It's probably about a little bigger than half the size of that bottle, but this is 4.1 fluid ounces. It's basically, you don't use this as often, so it's okay that there's not as much in it. This is the shampoo. I would say this is probably like a weekly type thing. Basically, I really prefer this. I really like this because a lot of people will use like baby shampoos in order to clean their brushes, and a lot of people don't know this, but there are actually small traces of formaldehyde in baby shampoos, and that's why it's considered tear free, because the formaldehyde basically keeps the tear ducts from producing tears, and I just really don't want to use that on my brushes, and I just basically don't want to support a corporation that puts formaldehyde in children's products. So I really don't like to use baby shampoo on my brushes, so I like the fact that this is made for cleaning my cosmetic brushes, and also it has very few ingredients in it, which the less chemicals and stuff, the better. This does not have a scent in it. I smell nothing, and it works really well. And like I said, I've had this for like 6 months, and I still have almost the whole bottle. I've only used about that much, so that's great. Next product, and both of those are $3, by the way. Those are part of the Studio line. Next product I'm going to go ahead and review is the HD powder, high definition powder. The case is a bit bulky, but you actually get a really good amount of product in there. Okay, and if you guys don't know what HD powder is, basically what this does is it keeps your skin, after you put on your makeup, you kind of use it as like a setting powder. You can, at least, I like to. And basically it keeps your makeup looking more like skin. It keeps it looking more natural. It makes my skin anyways, makes it softer. It makes my pores visibly smaller. It keeps my makeup in place, keeps it set. I love this stuff. The texture of it is so freaking soft and velvety. It's amazing. I really like it. This is $6. It comes with like a little cotton poof thing, but I think the best way to use this is with a very light hand, such as maybe like a stippling brush, you know, that just does, you know, you just kind of tap some out in the lid. At least I do. That's why it's kind of like buffed looking, and I just do this and kind of sweep it all over my face, and it's really nice. I don't smell any scent to it or anything, and it just works wonderfully. I highly recommend this. It's fantastic. Again, that's $6. It's a little bit higher priced for e.l.f., but it's totally worth it. The next product I'm going to show you guys is a Studio line product, and it is the e.l.f. primer sealer. It's a dual-ended primer sealer pen kind of, and this is $3 from the Studio line. Basically, the idea of it is one side is a eyelid primer, and the other side is a screw-on sealer. Basically, it's supposed to make any shadow into, here's what the tip looks like. Well, I'm going to do it against the black on my shirt. Basically, it's kind of like a felt tip, and it's supposed to make any shadow or pigment into like an eyeliner. And I do not like the way that this works. If it works for anybody, I don't know how. I've tried using the pen that it comes with, and I've also tried putting the product on the back of my hand and using a different kind of brush, and it just absolutely doesn't work for me at all. I don't like it at all. Same with the primer. Both of them have a very strange smell to it. The primer has a different smell than the sealer, but they both smell really terrible. And personally, the eyelid primer is just way too thick and creamy for me. It creases on me. For deeper complected people, I think it would just be a really odd tone shade, and I don't think that they would be able to blend it out very well because it's really thick and creamy. It's like this deep yellowy tone, and it's the only tone it comes in. I rarely use this, to be honest, like never. So that one is not such a good one for me. The next studio thing that I have is actually a bronzer. And this is their warm bronzer. They have 3 different shades that I'm aware of right now. They have warm bronzer, golden bronzer, and cool bronzer. And the warm and the golden have shimmers in them. They actually have quite a high they basically have a lot of shimmer in them. They kind of have a high concentrate of glitter. It's more of a shimmer than a glitter, but basically pro is it comes with this really big mirror. It's huge. It's a really nice mirror on that guy. And basically the colors, it has a darker brown, a lighter brown, a highlight color, and a blush or pinky tone. And when I first got this, I did not like it at all. And I thought it was way too shimmery, and it wasn't practical. I didn't know how I was going to use it. But kind of dinking around with it a little bit, I actually quite like it for like a blusher, because personally I have a lot of red undertones in my skin, which you can probably tell now because I just got out of the bath and I have no makeup on. I have a little bit of discoloration, redness in my face, and so I don't really particularly like to put like red toned just blushes on, because I feel like it makes me look redder. I know that you can put foundation on and everything, but I just get rosy really easily anyways. I'm very warm blooded. So instead of using just a red toned blusher, I like to kind of swirl this around. This is just a regular contoured blush brush. I like to just kind of swirl this around in here, tap it off, and give my cheeks just a little bit of color. And obviously it's not going to look good right now, but that's what I kind of like to use this for, even though it is kind of shimmery. But they do have a cool one that's completely matte, and I want to get that one next, and that one you can use for contouring. And it comes with the 4 colors, but it comes with completely matte colors: a deep brown, lighter brown, highlighter color, and then a blusher color, and they're all matte. And so I think that that would be a lot more useful than these ones. But I'm still pretty happy with this one. I don't think I would probably repurchase it after it runs out, but I still enjoy having it while I do. Okay, the next item that I have here is just the little eyelash curler. I believe you can get these for $1. This works really, really well. It's a very simple design. It's mechanical, so it springs back, and I love it. It works really well when I do want to curl my lashes, and it has nice little finger holes in it, and it's just very convenient. I love it. So that's a good one. Let's see here. Let's go on to a $1 product. All of those were $3 except for the eyelash curler was $1, and the high definition powder was $6. So this one here is one of their $1 items, and this is the brightening eye quad in Drama. Let me go ahead and open that for you guys. Okay, this one is Drama again. It has a light silver, a black, a deep silver gray, and a matte white. And the three colors right here, other than the ones that are not white, have an extreme amount of rainbow sparkle in them, and they're really, really gorgeous colors. They're very dramatic, obviously. I think they should have named this Disco Drama or something, because it literally looks like disco balls. These are highly pigmented, really great shadows. I was actually really surprised with the quality of these, because it was only $1. But they just are fantastic. Fantastic. And that black one looks a little funky right now, but that's because I had used a wet brush in there, and it kind of put a film over it. But look how pigmented that white is, and these colors have so much shimmer in them. They're really, really fantastic. So let me just wipe off my hand really quick. Anyways, and that one's only $1. It has that little mirror in it. It's fantastic. I believe it may have come with an applicator too, but I think I took it out. But anyways, that's fantastic. That's only $1. Let's see, another $1 product is their e.l.f. lipstick. And this is just their $1 line lipstick. Comes in a silver barrel like this, and it also has a little window peeking through, straight through to the lipstick, so it's true to color. in the window. This color that I have here is Classy. I received this as a gift, and she picked out the color for me, and she did a great job because this was my favorite color out of all of them. And it's a little bit late right now, as I said, so I don't have very good lighting right now, but that's the color there. It's basically like a light purpley pink, and this lipstick is so conditioning, very soft. It smells nice. It's kind of like a mix between a lip balm and a lipstick, I feel. It's very conditioning, very soft on your lips. It's a little bit on the greasy side, but it's very buildable, and I really, really like this lipstick. I wish they had more color selection because I'm not a huge fan of the colors that they do have, but I love this product here. If you're keen on the colors, then you should definitely go for that because I love those lipsticks are really, really soft and conditioning. Let's see what else I have. I have here, keep going with the lip products. I have one more lip product, and it's the Super Glossy Lip Shine. Sorry, excuse me. Still getting over being sick. This one here is in Candlelight, and I think I was a little bit disappointed with this because the colors on the website, they're not really true to color in real life. This color on the website looked more neutral and a little bit more of kind of like sheer, I think, and it's extremely opaque. When you get it home, it's basically like an orange lip gloss. You basically are buying a peachy orange lip gloss. It's right there on, let's see if I can, right there on top. You see that one? Yeah, it's very orange. And let me go ahead and kind of spread it out for you. It's still very orange. Like, it's orange lip gloss. It smells extremely strong of like that grapey vanilla smell, and it's very waxy. I think a lot of people talk about how these are not sticky. I feel like it creates like this waxy film over my lips. I do not like the texture of these whatsoever. Even if the color was my favorite, I don't know if I would purchase any more of these because I do not like the greasy, sticky consistency of these at all. Plus, they're extremely opaque, and I don't know how much I would like to wear this orange lip gloss on my lips if it wasn't sheared out. So this one's kind of an eh for me. I don't like the taste, nor do I like the texture, and I'm not totally in love with the color. Okay, the next products I have, next two products are face products. This one here is the Shimmering Facial Whip in Lilac Petal. And this has been said that it's kind of like a dupe for High Beam, for Benefit High Beam. I can't really say yay or nay on that because I've never had Benefit High Beam, but I do know that Benefit is an expensive brand, and I don't know anyone who would pay as much money as they pay for Benefit High Beam on this product because it's extremely odd textured. It's very, very artificially shiny. I wish that I had better lighting right now because can you see how shiny that is? Like, oh, there you go. It's like a sticky white beam, and I don't know anyone who wants to have that kind of a highlight on their face. My opinion, highlight should look like your bone structure is protruding out and the light is reflecting off of it. I don't think it should look like you have sticky slicks of glimmering stuff on your face. That's my personal opinion. So this, to me, I don't know when I would use it, maybe for face art stuff or addition to some sort of a lip product. This is an all over face whip, so you can put this on your eyes, lips, your face. You can put it wherever you want, but basically I don't know if I would use this for much of anything except for like my lips, or maybe just a little bit of a base for some sort of a shimmery look I'm going for, because it does have quite a shine to it. So I don't use this very often, but it does have a lot of product in it. I know it looks small, but for as much as you're going to use, this is a lot of product for only $1. So if you like this product, you're really not missing out. You're not really, basically it's a safe go to try it out because you're only spending $1. You're getting a lot of product for your money, and it should last a really long time. So if you like this product, I would, if you like the idea of this product, I would definitely go out and try it because it's only $1. So alright, there's that. The next face product that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys is the All Over Color Stick in Spotlight. And it has a very similar idea as the other one that I just showed you, except for it's in more of a stick cream formation, and it's of a lighter color. But basically it's in this little stick thing, and it's got this pearly color to it. You pop the cap off. Okay, and it's just this little twisty tube, and the product is not filled in the whole tube. The product is only in this first part right here from the top to this ledge. And basically you just twist it and it pushes up. And let me see if I can give you guys a swatch really quick. My lighting is so bad right now. Okay, it's this lighter one right here. Basically it just comes out as like this white cream on your face, and then you're supposed to like blend it out. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this, but I think I would be more apt to use this over the facial whip, just because I feel like it would be more of a natural highlight than the facial whip because it's so shiny, the facial whip is. This isn't as shiny, but it still has that odd like cream consistency on your face and just kind of settles in. I'm not a huge fan of the consistency of this. Plus, this smell is overwhelmingly fake orange with like a plastic smell. It's terrible. If smell is not a big deal for you and you're okay with that, then I would say try this out. Again, it's only $1 and you're getting, it doesn't seem like that much product, but as much as you're going to use at a time, it really is going to last you a while. And like I said, it's $1 and I like to have things for face art and stuff, so hopefully this will come in handy someday. It's not my favorite though, and the smell is really bad. So if that's a bother to you, I wouldn't recommend getting that. My last ones that I have to show you guys are brushes, and that's all. Hopefully we're doing okay with time because I've done this twice already. First brush I want to show you is the $1 professional line, and it's the fan brush. What I would say about this, just to let you guys know, all of the $1 brushes, the ones that have the pearly white handles and this say professional on them, they are made of animal hair. And I'm not a fan of that. And when I first got these, I didn't know that. It wasn't a big deal to me back then. But it is now, and I'm just not a big fan of it. I'm not going to throw them away because I'm not wasteful, but I'm not planning on purchasing these again because I just don't like the fact that they have animal hair. It kind of grosses me out. It makes me sad, and they're just not as soft as the faux hair. So just keeping that out there. These are the $1 brushes. One thing I would say for the $1 line is the ferrule is very loose a lot of the time on the handle. If you can see how much that's wiggling, you might not be able to tell, but it's like caving in and going out. It's very, very loose on there, so just keep an eye out on that if you're going to buy the line. This one here is a fan brush. It's not too narrow, not too thin, which is good because I thought it was going to be really, really thin. Once I washed it, it got a lot thicker. The thickness broadened because the hair's got kind of like curly-ish. This isn't a fantastic brush. It's kind of dinky, but it's not terrible. I don't know if I would spend the $1 on it again because I rarely use it, but it can be used as a highlight, you know, bridge of the nose, little areas dusting. You can use it if you have crusty mascara that falls, you can sweep it off, but you can use other brushes for that too. So this isn't a necessity in my opinion. Next dollar brushes that I have 2 of the same brush, supposedly the same brush, but they're really not the same. Another word of advice, e.l.f. is really, really inconsistent, especially with their brushes. I feel like they have a lot of inconsistency in the manufacturing, meaning if you can order one of the same thing, order another one of the same thing, and they will not be identical. And it's frustrating because I bought 2 of the eye crease brushes and they're different. You probably won't be able to tell on here, but honestly one of them is much, much fuller and fluffier and has like a fluffy end to it, and the other one is tapered like torpedo and it's much firmer. This one, in my opinion, the one that's much firmer and pointier is more of what the crease brush should have been. Should have been where you can concentrate the color right in the, you know, the outer V of your eye and in your crease and, you know, inside and everything. And this one is just more kind of like a smaller version of the blending brush. So just keep an eye out for that inconsistency, you guys. These brushes are okay, though I do use these. The inconsistency that I was talking about is really, really apparent in this next brush I'm going to show you guys. This is the blending eye brush. Every other person's brush that I have seen, the blending eye brush from e.l.f. has been big, tall, and fluffy. It's supposed to be like a blending brush. A blending brush, you know. I got basically a fat version of the crease brush. It's short, it's stubby, it's not very fluffy at all. It's very scratchy on my eyes. All of these are extremely scratchy except for this one, and that's just because it's so floppy you can't even really feel the texture of it. So I do use the blending brush, but I was really unhappy with the inconsistency. Next brush, sorry, I've got to kind of hustle through this, guys. The next brush is the professional eyeshadow brush. This one is super popular. This is basically the packing on the shadow brush. Now everybody talks about how great this brush is because it's really cheap. The shape and size of it is pretty much fits to most people's eyes, you know, which is always good. But I had a huge issue with mine, okay? For one, I had glue all over the bristles. If you can see the little light colored variations in there, that's glue that I still have not been able to get off of this. And that's after taking an eyelash separator with metal combs, brushing it out and after washing it numerous times. Second problem I had with this was the shape of the brush is not uniform. Some of the hairs got cut way too short, some of them were left too long. So when you go to put it on your eye, the short hairs kind of stab you. It's very rough, and also I had a little bit of issues with shedding with these brushes. Again, keep an eye on the ferrules. Make sure when you wash these that you're keeping it ferrule down and that you're not getting any water in the ferrules, because that's going to be an issue with these brushes because they're not very sturdy with the ferrule and the handle. So those are the professional ones that I have. Not very many, but just a little selection of them. One more thing is that the handle on this one is a little bit different, a little bit shorter and a little bit fatter. Not that it's important, but that's just a little bit of a difference. And the last thing, you guys, is my very favorite e.l.f. thing that I own. One of my very favorites. I really, really love the high definition powder and the daily spray, cleanser spray. It's really fantastic. But one of my all-time favorite things is the e.l.f. Studio Line powder brush. And this is $3 because it's a studio line. And it's basically like a flat top, long-handled kabuki brush. And it is so, so soft, you guys. I can't even tell you. It's fantastic. Basically, it works for wet foundation, dry foundation, mineral foundation that's been spritzed to be wet, powder. I've used this with basically everything and it just works wonderfully. You can use it kind of as just like a fluffy, you can use it as a buffy brush. I just love it. It's so, so soft. It's kind of dirty right now, so I apologize for that. But even after you wash it, I've washed this and it retains its softness. And when you buy it from e.l.f., it comes with, at least the one that I did, I know that the packaging is a little bit different for each. I'm not really sure for each what, but I know that sometimes the package is different. But for one I got, it came with like a brush. Basically it keeps the bristles pointing up and it keeps the shape of the brush. So that was really nice. So that's the last thing that I have to show you guys. If you have any other questions about anything, let me know if I didn't cover something or if there's a specific item that you want to inquire further into about. Let me know. I would be really, really happy to give you guys my honest opinion about everything. And I hope this was helpful, and I love you guys. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll comment right back. Thanks, guys. Bye.